we continue with our enchanting story of the little prince. Let yourself be accompanied and comforted once again by the wisdom and the simple yet profound messages of the little prince on this journey. Enjoy this journey, and remember, one sees clearly only with the heart. What is essential is invisible to the eye. The Little Prince, based on a story by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Chapter 11. The Vain Man. On the second planet lived a vain man. Ah! A visit from an admirer, he exclaimed from afar when he saw the little prince approaching. For vain people, all others are admirers. Good day, said the little prince. You have a funny hat. It's for saluting, replied the vain man. It's for saluting when people applaud me. Unfortunately, no one ever passes by here. Really? Said the little prince, who did not quite understand. Clap your hands, the vain man advised him. The little prince clapped his hands, and the vain man saluted modestly by tipping his hat. This is more entertaining than my visit to the king, thought the little prince. So he clapped his hands again, and the vain man saluted once more with his hat. After 5 minutes of this exercise, however, the little prince grew tired of the monotonous game. And what should one do to make the hat fall? He asked. But the vain man did not hear him. Vain people only want to hear praise and recognition. Do you really admire me a lot? He asked the little prince. What does admire mean? Admire means recognizing that I am the best dressed, the richest, and the most intelligent person in the world. But you're alone on your planet. Please do me the favor and admire me anyway. I admire you, said the little prince, shrugging his shoulders slightly. But why is that so important to you? The little prince soon continued on his journey, thinking to himself, grown-ups are certainly very strange. Chapter 12. The Drinker. The next planet was inhabited by a drinker. This visit was brief, but left a deep impression on the little prince. What are you doing here? He asked the drinker, whom he found sitting silently before a collection of empty and full bottles. I am drinking, answered the drinker with a gloomy look. Why are you drinking? Asked the little prince. To forget, replied the drinker. To forget what? Inquired the little prince, feeling sympathetic. To forget that I am ashamed, confessed the drinker, hanging his head. Ashamed of what? Pressed the little prince, wanting to help him. Ashamed of drinking, concluded the drinker, wrapping himself in a deep silence. Shocked, the little prince left the planet. The grown-ups are certainly very, very strange, he thought to himself as he continued his journey.